Hi, I'm Jeff Gonzalez, president of Trident Concepts, and today I'm going to talk to you about training for the unknowable. A self-defense setting, by its very nature, is going to be an unknown or an unknowable event. If you knew that you were going to have to use your skills in a deadly force encounter prior to the event, well, then you probably shouldn't be going to it. And that seems common sense, but a lot of people don't put that together. So why are we training for the unknown? Because we're not going to know with any degree of accuracy what type of gunfight or deadly force encounter we're going to be in. It could happen at close range. There's a lot of statistics that will say that. It could also happen at extended ranges or the ranges just outside of normal pistol engagement. It could happen just about anywhere. So if you were to think about your day-to-day activities, where do you go? Well, you probably travel to and from work. You probably have all sorts of household chore errands to run. You probably do a lot of kid activities if you have families. So if you think about these types of environments, what is a commonality that you're going to see in those environments? Well, you're probably going to see a lot of, I would go so far as to say you're probably going to see more distance than what you probably have been training for. So distance is all around you. It's not a matter of whether or not you're going to be able to justify the distance. It's whether or not you can make a shot at distance. And that's the key thing I want people to take away. Other things that you might want to consider are movement. Have you been training for movement? Are you going to be able to move before, after, or even during your gunfight? Is there going to be a low light engagement scenario? Have you been training to use a handheld light or a weapon-mounted light? What about if you're with your family and you have to use one of your arms to help guide, control, or even move a family member? Have you been training strong hand only? So these are just some of the examples behind, again, training for the unknown. There are what we call benchmark skills. These skills are what we consider to be a benchmark for a good, well-rounded shooter. Some of them I've listed off. There's about 16. And once you have developed the skills for those 16 benchmark drills, or skills, if you will, then there's really nothing that you really can't be prepared for. What I mean by that is if it's beyond those 16 skills, you definitely were in the wrong place at the wrong time. But the point being is that after you have those skills, you just let the situation dictate and you respond with the training that you've had. There's probably not going to be a perfect fit, but the training will allow you to bridge those gaps, transfer over from one skill to the next, or close that distance, making it a little bit easier. So again, when we're thinking about a self-defense setting, one of the key things to remember is that you're training for the unknown. Make sure that you have worked on those benchmarks to help build the skill set so that you can respond and allow the situation to dictate. All right, I'm Jeff Gonzalez. Make sure you check out more of our videos down below. If you have any comments, we'd love to hear from you. Until then, stay safe.